Hello you guys, welcome to our day 2. I hope you guys are still okay. So before we move on to our video, let's watch a few reminders first. Number 1, always dress properly. Guys, please remember, this is still a class. And I'd really appreciate if you would wake up early, take a bath, and dress properly and prepare for an online class. Number 2, always be polite. Respect your teachers and your classmates. Rude words and bad words are a no-no. This is our online class and you have to respect everyone in it, including those teachers who are watching, those teachers who are visiting, and those teachers who are observing our class. Always do your work. Remember, all work and output have a deadline. So if you're not able to do it within the deadline, that is a minus point on you. And number 4, when in doubt, always ask information. You could ask your classmates, but the best way to know about the project or about the output presentation is through me. So please, don't be shy, don't hesitate to message me online or comment on our Google Classroom page. Hello you guys! So for this week objective is to speak and write properly to exchange information about one's preference in various situations. Our objective for today is to speak and write properly to describe experiences and incidents of interest to society. Now let's talk about subject and object first. Subject versus object. So subjects and objects have the opposite function in a sentence. So the subject is the doer of the action. Take note of that. Subjects are the doer of the action. For example, take the sentence, we are studying English. We are studying English. Here, the subject is the pronoun we. Again, here in this sentence, the subject is the pronoun we. Objects are the opposite. Instead of doing something, like studying English, they are acted upon. Now, let's look at the sentence, the police gave him a warning. The police gave him a warning. In this case, the pronoun him is receiving something, like a warning. So that's the object of the sentence, him. Take note that subject pronouns include I, you, he, she, it, we, they, who, and whoever. Now for the object pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us, them, whom, and whomever. Now this week, as promised, we are going to talk about also, to, and either or either. You ask me which is correct, either or either. They are both correct. Now, what is the use of also? Also is used in positive sentences to add agreeing thought. Again, also is used in positive sentences to add an agreeing thought. Let's take a look at the following examples. Jane speaks French. Sam also speaks French. So they both speak French. Next, I love chocolate. I also love pizza. So in this sentence, aside from loving chocolate, you also love pizza at the same time. Frank can come with us. Frank can come with us. Nancy can also come with us. So this is the use of also. Now, how do we place also in a sentence? Also comes after the verb to be. Example, I am also Canadian. I am also Canadian. Next sentence, I was also there. I was also there. So also comes after the verb to be am and was. With verbs other than to be, also comes before single verb forms, like the following examples. I also sing. I also sing. He also helped us. he also helped us. So in this following example, also comes before a single verb, which is sing and helped. In verb tenses with many parts, also comes after the first part and before the second. In verb tenses with many parts, also comes after the first part and before the second, like the following examples. I have also been to Hong Kong. I have also been to Hong Kong. I am also studying economics. I am also studying economics. Now similarly, since modal verbs are usually followed by the second verb, also comes after modal verbs. Now what are modals? Modals are special verbs which behave very irregularly in English. Some examples are can, could, have to, must, might, and should. Now let's take a look at the following examples. I can also speak French. I can also speak French. So also comes after the modal verb can. I should also be there. I should also be there. So also comes after the modal verb should. Now let's go to to. To is used in positive sentences to add an agreeing thought. Again, it also used in positive sentences to add an agreeing thought. It has the same meaning as also, but its placement within the sentence is different. For example, Jane speaks French. Sam speaks French too. I love chocolate. I love pizza too. Frank can come with us. Nancy can come with us too. Now to usually comes at the end of a clause. It comes at the end of the clause. So what is a clause? A clause is a group of words that consists of a subject and a predicate. There are two major types of clauses: independent clauses and dependent clauses. We are going to talk more about this on our succeeding lessons. Now let's go back to our slide. Let's take a look at the following examples. I am Canadian too. I can speak French too. I'm studying economics too. If he wants to go too, he should meet us at 8. Please note, although to is usually placed at the end of a clause, it can sometimes be used with commas after the subject of the sentence. This is usually only done in formal speech, like the following examples. Mr. Jones wanted the contract. Miss Jackson too thought it was necessary. Donna is working on a solution to the problem. I too am trying to find a way to resolve the conflict. Now let's go to either or either. Either is used in negative sentences to add an agreeing thought. Take note, negative sentences to add an agreeing thought, like the following examples. Jane doesn't speak French. Sam doesn't speak French either. I don't love chocolate. I don't love pizza either. Frank cannot come with us. Nancy cannot come with us either. Now either or either usually comes at the end of a clause, like the following examples. I cannot speak French either. I am not studying economics either. I don't want to eat either. I didn't like the movie either. We now come to the end of our video for our day 2. I hope you guys learned so much again from me, your teacher Chris. Find the time to go back to our previous videos if you are bored, if you don't have anything to do. As I always remind you guys, please stay safe out there. If you don't need to go out, just stay at home. Find plenty of things to do. Help out in the kitchen, learn a new skill, help your parents, like help in the house chores. There's so much things to do out there. So this has been Teacher Chris, and this is Fundamentals of English, course code 821102. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.